Dubai Palm Apartments. Amanda speaking. How can I help you?
Oh, hi, Amanda. I'm ringing to inquire about a holiday apartment for the month after next.
Okay, no problem. Let me get your details first, then I'll tell you what we've got. Is that all right?
Fine, go ahead.
Okay. Can I have your name first, please?
Yes, it's Leo Blücher. That's Leo. That's my first name. And my surname is Blucher.
Okay, I've got that. Where are you from, just out of interest, Leo?
I'm Austrian.
Right, okay. And what's your address?
It's number 37, Blumengasse in Vienna.
Right. Could you just spell Blumengasse for me, please, Leo? My German's not too good.
Sure. It's Blumengasse.
Great, thanks. And what's the weather like in Vienna at the moment?
It's pretty grey and rainy, I'm afraid. Hope it's better in Dubai.
Yes, it's lovely at the moment. Sunny and warm, but not too hot. Now, can you give me your phone number?
Yes, it's 4312 11057.
Great. So, you're looking for a holiday apartment, Leo. How many people is it for? Just yourself?
No, there'll be 4 of us, 2 adults and 2 children.
Fine. And when would you like it from?
Ideally from the 1st of January.
January the 1st. Okay. I'll have a look and see what we've got. How long would you like to stay?
Well, it depends a little bit on the price, but I think that about 9 days would be perfect.
Fine. And talking of prices, what would be your maximum, do you think?
Well, I've looked on the internet, but I don't know if I'm being realistic if I say 200 euros per day. Things seem to range from 150 to well over 400.
Well, it depends where, of course, but I think we could probably find something for you at that price.
Great. There are various other things, though. Our children are quite small, and we don't want to take them to restaurants all the time. So one thing we'd really appreciate is a fully equipped kitchen so we can do some cooking.
Yes, I completely understand. Do you have any other special requirements?
Yes, we live in the city centre, hundreds of miles from the sea, so we'd really like to be able to see it from our apartment.
Okay, I'll note that down. All our apartments come with air conditioning and central heating, by the way.
Oh dear, one thing I don't like is the noise of air conditioning in the background. Can you make sure it's as quiet as possible?
Yes, I'll look into that. Anything else?
Yes, just one more thing. We'd like to hire a car while we're in Dubai, so we'll need to have a parking space, I think. We don't want to have to walk a long way from the car to the apartment.
I think you're quite right. I'll look into all these things and make a list of possible apartments. Do you have an email address so I can send them to you?
Hello, Good Moves Accommodation Agency. Ben speaking. How can I help?
Good morning. I'm calling about an apartment on your website and was wondering if I could have some more information.
Certainly. Can I take your details before we get started?
Sure.
Right. What's your name, please?
Okay. My name is Clarice Willard. Clarice is C-L-A-R-I-C-E and Willard W-I-L-L-A-R-D.
Uh-huh. And have you got a contact number?
Yes. I'll give you my mobile, which is 0192 873 4566.
That's great, thanks. And can I ask how you found us?
Of course. A family member used you last year and recommended you. So I had a look at your website and, well, that's why I'm calling now.
OK. So, which property are you interested in?
The apartment on Statham Street, the one on the 3rd floor.
Let me see. I'm afraid that flat's no longer available.
No?
No, it went this morning. It's in a really popular part of town. We do have a house on the same street if you're interested. It's £950 a month.
No. I think that's much too expensive. I think an apartment is all we can afford.
Oh, so it's not just for you?
No, me and a friend. We're both starting work in the town next month.
Oh, right, so it's two of you. So let's see. Do you have any preferences in terms of location?
Both our jobs are in the town centre, so it would be good to be within walking distance of that, or perhaps a short bus journey away. Neither of us have a car, so we'd be relying on public transport.
And what's your budget?
I'm sorry?
How much can you pay a month?
Let me see, £700 a month is probably our limit.
Each?
No, that would be for the both of us. We wouldn't be able to pay more than £350 each. Oh, and that would have to include bills. Not phone bills, obviously, but things like electricity, gas and water.
OK. Well, we do have a place in the Bampton district, which is about 10 minutes by bus from town. It's a 2-bedroom apartment, and it's less than your budget, at £600 a month. The bills would be extra, unfortunately, but that should still work out at less than £700. Although remember that electricity and gas prices are going up all the time, so I can't guarantee that.
Do you have an address?
I do. The apartment number is 3, and it's at 57 Thorny Lees Road.
Hang on, let me just make a note of that. 57...
Thorny Lees Road. Thorny is Thorney, and Lees is Leys. And the district is called Bampton. Do you have an email address?
Yes.
In that case, I can send you the details, and then you can think about it. And if you're interested, I could arrange for a visit, so you can see the place for yourself. How does that sound?
Oh, that would be really helpful. It's Clarice_Willard at NT...
Can you tell me what you do, Hanan? Do you work or are you a student?
Yes, I'm a student. I'm studying medicine because I want to be a doctor. At the moment, I'm studying English as well because I hope to do part of my degree course in Australia.
And where do you come from?
I come from Mutra in Oman.
Can you describe Mutra a little bit for me?
Yes. It's quite a large city by the sea and also near the mountains. It's very beautiful and very old. It's very hot in the summer, but the winter is usually very pleasant. Also, Mutra is an important port.
Can you tell me what you do, Kwan? Do you work or are you a student?
I'm a student. I'm studying economics at Cheonju University at the moment.
And where do you come from, Kwan?
I come from a small village near Cheonju in Korea.
Can you describe your village to me?
Well, it's in the mountains. The people work as farmers and they are very friendly. It's a good place to live, but not much happens there.
What do you like about the area where you live?
Oh, I really like the sea and the part of the city just by the sea, because it's very beautiful, and there are always lots of people there. I live in the suburbs, but I enjoy going shopping in the city center. There are plenty of good shops, and I like buying clothes.
What things in Muttra do you not like?
I'm not very keen on the hot weather, and the hot wind from the desert is something I don't like.
How is the area changing?
They're building more houses and roads. It's getting busier.
What do you like about the area where you live, Kwan?
I find walking in the mountains very enjoyable. And another good thing is the people, because they are very friendly and generous. I think people in my village are very happy and relaxed.
What things in your village do you not like?
Well, I live by a busy main road, and I find the traffic very unpleasant. I really dislike the noise of cars and lorries.
How is the area changing?
There's more traffic, so the village is becoming noisier. Also, young people are leaving the village, so it isn't so lively.
Hello?
Hi, Clive, is that you?
Yes, hi, Debbie.
Did you manage to see those candidates for our expedition?
Yes, I did, and there was an extra one who was quite a surprise. You know, he hadn't applied, and he just turned up out of the blue, so we haven't got any details for him.
Really? Tell me about him.
Okay, and you can take some notes, then we'll see what we think.
Fine.
First, he's called Sanjay Debashi.
Okay, Sanjay is spelled S-A-N-J-A-Y, right?
Correct. And Dubashi is D-U-B-A-S-H-I.
D-U-B-A-S-H-I. Fine, thanks. I'm just getting that down. And did you find out how old he is?
Sure, he's round about our age, you know. Well, a couple of years older. He's 27. Quite a big man, quite muscular, impressive, with a big moustache.
And what does he do?
Well, actually, he just says he's an office worker, you know, just one of those people with quite a routine job in an office.
Doesn't sound like he finds his job very interesting. Has he got any experience, do you know, of going off to remote places on foot?
Yes, he's been all over the place. He was telling me all about a trip he made in a Land Rover across Central Africa from one side to the other, which sounded pretty exciting and dangerous.
Great! I think it would be really interesting to cross Central Africa. I'd love to do that. Anything physical? I mean, where he actually had to walk instead of driving? You know, being so muscular, as you say.
I was coming to that. Last year, he went to Russia with some friends in their summer holidays, and they went up a mountain. Let's see, Mount Elbrus, it's called.
Wow, now that's really quite something. By the way, Elbrus is spelled E-L-B-R-O-S, isn't it?
Not quite, it's U-S.
Ah, okay. What qualifications does he have which would interest us? Has he done any sort of specialist training, for example?
Well, he's done a course in first aid, which may be pretty useful. If any of us get injured, he should know what to do.
Good. It might be useful to have someone who knows how to do first aid in case someone has an accident. Can he swim?
I didn't ask now you mention it. I forgot. But he did tell me he can hold conversations in 5 languages. He's not fluent in all of them, but he can get by. He grew up in India, and I suppose that helps, for learning languages, though now he lives over here.
Right. What else? Has he been to university, for instance?
Yes, he graduated in media studies, though he says he's never worked in the media.
OK. And when he's not off on expeditions to remote places, what does he like doing in his spare time?
He seems to do all sorts of things. One thing he told me, which could be useful, is that he likes fishing.
Yes, we'd better tell him to bring his fishing rod. That is, if we choose him.
And he seems to spend a lot of time at the gym. He says he really likes to keep fit. And when you meet him, you'll believe it's true.
Great. Another fitness fanatic like you. Well, sounds like I should meet him, doesn't it? When can you fix that up?